Good morning and welcome. Would everyone please rise for the processional?
Would the guests please remain standing through the presentation of colors, national anthem, pledge, and the retirement of colors. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Okay. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure and honor for me to be speaking in front of you today. I would first like to give all thanks to God because without Him, this special moment wouldn't be happening right now. On behalf of the graduates of the class of 2019, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all parents, families, friends, administrations, and teachers. High school has been an unforgettable journey that has prepared us for whatever our future holds. Individually, our experiences here are unique, but as a class, we share a very special bond. As excitement and anticipation surrounds us, as the next chapter is in our horizon, I want each and every one of you to remember there's a reason the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror. Today, we close one chapter and prepare to begin the next. Take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you will go. May the years to come be kind to all of us, and may God in his wisdom bless us with success. No matter how far we roam, we will always be Blue Devils. Thank you, and once again, welcome.
We'd like to thank our award-winning Varina High School Band, Chorus, and NJROTC for their commitment, exemplifying the high standards that we have come to expect from your performances. We'd also like to thank your class of 2019 senior president, Zoe Gale, for your delightful welcoming remarks. Henrico County, and specifically Varina High School, are fortunate to have the loyal support of elected representatives seated here on stage. Mr. John Montgomery, Chairman of the Henrico County School Board, Varina District. Mr. Roscoe Cooper III, Vice Chairman, Henrico County School Board, Fairfield District. Mr. Tyrone E. Nelson, Chairman, Henrico County Board of Supervisors, Varina District. Dr. Amy Cashwell, Superintendent, Henrico County Public Schools. At this time, Mr. Montgomery will extend his greetings to the class of 2019.
Thank you very much, and thank you for allowing us to share this great opportunity and celebration with you today. Before I share with you just a few remarks, I do want to acknowledge another guest, Delegate Dolores McQuinn. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Delegate McQuinn represents the 70th District, which includes Varina High School in the greatest part of Varina, so thank you again for being here. To the nearly over 330 members of the class of 2019, you've reached this milestone in your lives at a time that's unmatched in human advancement. You face today a world that moves faster than at any point in human history. You face a world where distance means less than it has ever meant before. And you face a tomorrow of endless possibilities. Yet it has been written and shared often that regardless of all of those gifts, the greatest gift is love. And so I encourage you, as you go out and enjoy those things of the world and take advantage of the gifts of the world, that you do not lose sight of the fact that that greatest gift is love. It's a love for learning. It's a love for each other. It's a love for your family. So no matter what you do, love each other, love your family, maintain that love for learning, and you too will realize that the greatest gift that we have is love. So I join the others in offering my congratulations to you, my encouragement to you and all of your families that reaching this milestone. I know that you will do well and you will continue to make us Blue Devil proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Montgomery. Please welcome Mr. Nelson, who will also bring your greetings to the class of 2019.
Class of 2019, first of all, we're all proud of you. Many persons are responsible for you being here at this point. And so parents, grandparents, extended family, why don't you show some love for the people who made it responsible for you to be here graduating today. Class of 2019, show some love for your parents, your grandparents, and all of those who have helped you get here. On behalf of the Board of Supervisors for Henrico County, simply want to share this. You have done it. We are proud of you. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to present Dr. Amy Cashwell, Superintendent of Henrico County Public Schools. Dr. Cashwell.
Graduates, I know it feels as if you have waited forever to get here. And as superintendent, I'm here to share one last thought about waiting, and this one's from the musical Hamilton. The line I love best in the show is delivered by a young Alexander Hamilton. And because there are video cameras here, I won't rap it. You're welcome. And it goes like this. I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every act, an act of creation. Here you are, class of 2019, ready to smash expectations. Now it's true that the adult world includes lots of waiting too, but your world, your nation, and your community need you to be past patiently waiting. Our challenges are too great, and your abilities are too valuable. And if that has you anxious, start small, play a part. As the saying goes, ordinary pebbles start avalanches. Remember, every action is an act of creation. Graduates, I wish you strength and courage as you leave Henrico schools and move on to the world out there. And now, as a thank you for patiently waiting, please turn your attention to the screens and enjoy these memories from the class of 2019.
I'm always remember the Friday night lights. It's amazing to be on them lights on Fridays.
Running track. I love track.
Lunch with my guys cracking jokes, all of that stuff.
I'm always going to remember my senior night from soccer because everybody was just on the field and you heard everybody cheering everybody's name, so it was just a good day.
For me, football, because it's just, it's just football. That's what I've always been doing here, so that's one thing I'll probably miss football, yeah.
I'm gonna always remember when we all came together and we had a do-rag day and we all just wore do-rags and it was fun to see everybody come together.
I would have to say when the teachers would get pat in the face, it was like a pat day, and I just thought it was really funny because it would be like the teacher that give the most work and they'll be getting pat in the face, so that was always the best thing for me to see.
The outdoor campus feel. It's great some days, and then the other days it's thunderstorming and you can't leave your classroom.
I'm gonna always remember the teachers. The teachers they really show that they care about you. They really take the time to get to know you and make sure that you're gonna be set for after school.
Ms. Sanchez has been there when I had my downs, my ups, even when I'm crying about colleges and essays and stuff like that. She's always there for me.
I'm gonna miss Mr. Lowe. He helped me in 10th grade. He always pushed me to do great. He always taught me something new every day. Ms. Jones. My English teacher. She was my English teacher for 2 years, my 9th and 10th grade year.
And Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Lewis, they've always helped me since I got here.
Mr. Rose and Miss Johnson, because they're like my best friends. I call them my school parents.
Mr. Goodrich Stewart, he's definitely one of my fantastic teachers that I've had due to the fact that he's always challenged me in the classroom and always has challenged me in my schoolwork as well.
I will always remember Mr. Lincoln. He was my AP U.S. history teacher, and his help to get me to do everything within that year was just amazing. It wasn't just that subject, it was all of them.
Can't name just one. Because, teachers especially the teachers that I've gotten to know, they've done so much for their classrooms and so much for me personally. To name any one would be disservice to all the other ones that I've had.
But we're really trying to make a change.
We're big on changing the community. We're big on helping students. We're big on even helping staff. We're just a big community and we just love each other.
I think that we always come together. We're more of a unit. We always stand out.
We're amazing, because I feel like this is the best class that ever came through around.
My final message for class of 2019 would be keep your head up and always stay positive.
Even when things aren't looking too bright, just know that you'll be able to get through it.
We made it, you got this, just chase your dreams.
2019, we here. Let's be great.
See you later, class of 2019.
Additionally, seated on stage, we have Varina High School administrators and class of 2019 senior leaders. Principal Anne-Marie Seeley, administrators Katie Noah, Arlene Robinson, Robert Stevens and Leslie English, Class Valedictorian Andres Valdez Machicado, President Zoe Gale, Vice President Keontae Abdul-Majid Sarita, Secretary Anastasia Little, Treasurer Jessica Hines, Historian Fallon Jackson, and Senior Class Speaker Alton Costin. We cannot continue without acknowledging the individuals that have helped our students arrive at this significant milestone. Please help me recognize their elementary school and middle school principals. Will representatives of those feeder schools please stand? It is also my pleasure to introduce Delegate Dolores McQuinn, representing the 70th District of Virginia, House of Delegates. And this happy occasion would not be possible without acknowledging the following people. And that would be the greatest faculty in the state of Virginia and the United States of America. Please stand. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Anne-Marie Seeley, Principal of Varina High School.
Good morning, Blue Devil families. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the Varina High School class of 2019. Seated on the floor before you and on the stage behind me are the 331 members of the graduating class. For years now at Varina, we've lived by the hashtag #ThisIsVarina as a way to show off the accomplishments of our students and highlight the greatness of our school so that those outside of our community can recognize all of the great things the students bring to our school each day. There's no better time to celebrate those accomplishments than at graduation. So seniors, I need your help. Every year, I read off a list of accomplishments, and the folks watching never see the faces that go with those accomplishments. This year, we're gonna change that. So as I share the accomplishments, if it's yours, stand up and own it. Our graduates have a lot of academic and altruistic accomplishments to celebrate. Stand up if you are one of the 143 advanced diplomas. Let's see the 330 seniors who have earned the Career and Technical Education seal. That's all of y'all. Stand up. There are 52 seniors who have earned the Community Service seal with over 4,200 hours of community service. Where are you? And just recently, we found out that 4 of our students earned college credit because of their score on the Food and Restaurant Services test. This is an amazing accomplishment. This year, 10 of our seniors finished high school in 3 years instead of 4. And where are the top 20 of the class of 2019? This year, we are also graduating the first of our College Success Seminar program. Where are my CSS kiddos? So where is all of this academic success taking our students? They're headed off to higher education, to the workforce, and joining the military. If you are one of the 232 seniors headed off to college, please stand. There are 22 of you headed to an apprenticeship or technical school. "56 of you are joining the workforce. And 21 of you have already committed your lives to the military. graduates of the class of 2019 have a vision for where they are headed. The seniors of the class of 2019 are making the world pay for their success as well. This year's graduates have earned over $4.2 million in scholarship money. If you earned a scholarship, please stand. In addition to the scholarship money, 18 of our seniors have signed national letters of intent to play sports at the collegiate level. Where are you, athletes? So we could be here all day sharing the accomplishments of these seniors with you, but there are 2 other graduations that have to come after us. So those are a few examples of the success of the class of 2019. In addition to the success we can count, there are graduates who have triumphed in ways that we can never quantify. They've overcome personal struggles to show up and put in the work. Today, you are all high school graduates, and nobody can take that away from you. Each year, I close my comments with a challenge to the seniors. You've put your greatness on display here today. My question for you now is, how are you going to continue to grow in that greatness? Will you let life happen to you, or will you continue to make things happen in your life? In the words of Irish playwright George Bernard Shaw, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. As you walk across the stage today into the next phase of your life, it's time to decide who you want to be. Use the experiences you've had over the past 4 years as the foundation for your future. Be in control. Make your own choices. Live the life you want to live, and when you've reached your goal, remember you started as a Blue Devil. Seniors, say it with me one more time. This is Varina. Congratulations.
Good morning, students, families, distinguished guests, and faculty. It is my privilege and honor to introduce this morning's speakers to you all. Our speakers are Alton Costin III, who was selected to speak to you all by his classmates, and our 2019 valedictorian, Andres Valdez Machicado. Alton is graduating with a 3.78 grade point average. While at Varina, Alton was involved in a number of clubs and programs. He was a team captain on the varsity football team and vice president of the National Honor Society. Alton was a member of the Science National Honor Society, Student Equity Ambassadors, Alpha Males, and a Center for Communications and Media Relations student. Alton has received many awards, including the President's Education Award, the Principal's Leadership Award, and the VI AAA Central Leadership Award, and the William & Mary Scholar Award. In the fall, Alton will be attending the College of William & Mary, where he plans to major in public policy and minor in economics. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you all Mr. Alton Costin III.
What it is, class of 2019. Family, friends, board of supervisors and school board, distinguished guests, teachers, and my fellow classmates. I stand upon you today humbled by the opportunity to address the greatest class to have ever walked the halls of Varina High School, the prestigious and eminent class of 2019. A linguistic scholar by the name of Robert Rameek Williams, also known as Meek Mill, once asked this very distinct question. Ain't this what you've been waiting for? You ready? And behalf of the class of 2019, I could easily answer that question with a big yes. We're eager to finally grab our diplomas. We're eager to hear our families shout and cheer a little bit longer than they're supposed to. We're eager to post that picture on Instagram with that very detailed caption, hashtag 2K19.
And let's be honest, most of us are truly eager to get this thing over with so we can go get something to eat afterwards. Yeah, exactly. Class of 2019, we made it. We made it through the many horrific homework quizzes handed out by Dr. Brock and Mr. Catalano. We've made it through the countless clean sweeps called for by Mr. Stratoff. We made it through the many yellow jackets that once swarmed our campus. And I'm honestly surprised that I made it here today knowing how many tardies and absences I had due to an infectious disease known as senioritis. But at the end of the day, we made it. Today I'm going to tell you all a story that a lot of you may relate to but don't know about me personally, and it's about faith. This past year, I suffered from severe depression. Depression to the point where I was thinking about killing myself. Depression to the point where I was losing a substantial amount of weight. Depression to the point where I couldn't even get myself out of bed some mornings. I was depressed because my family simply could not afford for me to go to college. How sad is that? I was depressed because I've always been told that if you continue to work hard and you're a good person, opportunities would arise. But I felt nothing more than stuck in a hole. There were so many nights when I cried myself to sleep. There were so many nights when I felt as if I had no one to turn to. There were so many nights where I sat in my room and contemplated how many people have crossed me left and right in my life. One evening, I went to my parents. I cried in their arms, my mother, father, and sister. I told them how I felt, and in this very moment, we did something I'll never forget. We locked hands, and my father said these distinct words: "Lord, we give this situation to you." Now, after this prayer, I cried a little bit more, but I got back to work. Now, I worked vigorously hard in public, but when I needed to, I cried in private. Now, I tried to show everyone that regardless of what you've gone through, you can still be a dog. You can still make it out, regardless of what you've been through. I continue to grind hard, continue to check things off of my goals, continue to throw prayers up. And then a couple of weeks later, I get a letter in the mail from the College of William & Mary. When I opened the letter said that I not only got accepted into the college, but they offered to pay for the full classes as well. You see, my family was never the wealthiest. We were never born with a silver spoon in our mouth. We never had anything. We had to work for everything we got. But I guarantee you, faith. There's three things that money cannot buy, and that's faith, ambition, and determination. And my faith is the very reason I'm able to stand amongst you all today. I tell you all this story because it easily relates to the larger Varina story, man. At Senior Awards 2 weeks ago, we were notified that we've acclimated over $4.2 million in scholarships. Now, that's a pretty hefty number, I like to think, but a lot of people truly don't understand what we had to battle in order to get to that number. We've had to battle the severe battle of self-doubt and questioning whether we're good enough. We've had to battle the continuous cycle of street violence and trauma. We've had to battle the unjustifiable cost of going to college. Come on, man. We've had to battle the circumstances of living in cracked and broken families. We've had to fight the battle of in circumstances of living in single-parent households. Come on, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on, man. We had to fight the battle of burying a few loved ones 6 feet under along the way. We've had to fight the battle of cancer. We've had to fight the battle of the news and media portraying Varina to be something that it is not. We've had to fight the unfortunate battle of generational poverty. We may have cried about it a few times. We may have had to go see a therapist about it. We may have lost a few friends along the way. We may have even had to crack open the Bible and read a few scriptures. But I guarantee you that on this day, June 13, 2019, we have beat those battles because we will walk across this stage, diploma in hand, despite every obstacle, trial, and tribulation that have tried to hold us back from greatness. To conclude with graduates, I want to leave you all with this poem that my father told me to remember. It's called the Winner's Poem. If you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but don't think you can, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you're outclassed, you are, for out is where we find. Success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're a class you are, you gotta think how to rise. You gotta be sure of yourself before you ever win the prize. Life's toughest battles don't go to the bigger or faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Class of 2019, we're unstoppable. Continue to be the best version of yourselves. And to those who doubt us, you either hop on our success train or you get ran over, period. Continue to be the best version of yourselves, positively impact people's lives, and when the sun shines and rainbows aren't showing in your life, continue to hold on to that very stubborn thing that says, despite everything that's going on, I can, I will, and I must win. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless this beautiful county of Henrico. AC3 out.
Thank you for that amazing and courageous speech, Alton. Our next speaker is our valedictorian, Andres Valdez Machicado. Andres is graduating with a 4.44 grade point average. At Varina, Andres played the trumpet in the Varina High School Band. He was a member of the Science National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, National Honor Society, the National Beta Club, and the Tabletop Club. Andres was the only senior to receive the biliteracy seal for Spanish, and he had the highest GPA in AP Biology. Andres was awarded the Matt Hines Science Award, the President's Education Award, and was named Superintendent Scholar for having one of the highest SAT scores in the county. In the fall, Andres will be attending Virginia Tech, where he will study mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you all our 2019 valedictorian, Andres Valdez Machicado.
Good morning, fellow students, teachers, parents, staff, faculty, and guests. I would like to take a moment to congratulate the class of 2019. We have put in a tremendous amount of effort to make it here today, effort which stems from 4 years prior when we were just freshmen. And in those 4 years, we have overcome many obstacles both in our public and private lives. Those obstacles, however, have shaped us and strengthened us to be who we are today. Yet, in our effort to overcome those obstacles, we might have overlooked the little things that kept us going. Being greeted with a good morning every day, being shared a snack, or being offered something to drink at 3 in the morning because this paper is due at 9 in the morning the very same day. It's the little things that we forget first and that go unappreciated, unnoticed. That's why I want you to look back on these 4 years and remember the little things, that people gave you, that people offered you. Whether it was to listen to you with unbiased ears or offer you help in your time of need, Remember these things and the people who gave them to you, and thank them. But the worst thing that we can do is forget them, because if we forget them, then we're saying that they are unimportant, when in reality, they are the most important parts of our lives, because of what they gave us and what they offered us. So look back, remember these little things, never let them go unappreciated. Hold them dear to your heart and never forget them. Thank you, and I wish you good fortune in your future.
Join me again in a round of applause for the choir and the ensemble. Nicely done. Well, we've come to the place we all came here for today, and I would ask that the candidates for graduation please stand. On your feet, 2019. Platform guests, ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the Henrico County School Board, and on the recommendation of the faculty and administration, I declare these candidates of Varina High School graduates. I declare them graduates with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, please turn your tassels. Please be seated. Thank you.
Olivia Taylor Rose Almond. Sherelle Alicia Austin. Kiara Angel Anthony. April Raquel Ortega. Cassidy Marie Barnes. Shania Jacqueline Bell. Cecilia Kathleen Bennett. Jaden Elise Bogans. Neve Paige Boyer. Octavia Tatiana Danielle Bradby. Zakira Chandrea Briggs. Kaylin Lisa Brooks. Deja Ashante Bruce. Samantha Keck Burnett. Caitlin Leanne Butts. Kalia Nicole Carnes. Kyra Marie Carrington. Michaela Alexis Carter. Keontae Mohammed Abdul Majid Sarita. Tony Orlando Adams Jr. Tyshawn Delano Allen. Quentin Chase Rashawn Anderson. Enrique Zamora Angel. Corvell Marcel Armstrong. Reynolds Lawrence Ari Jr. Spencer Payne Askew. Tejan Jerome Baker. Keyshawn Lee Banks. Justin Dakota Barnett. Marvin Antoine Baskerville Jr. Theodore Conrad Beachley. Jacob Ryan Beasley. Matthew Cody Bendel. Richard Bergeron. Jaquan Raheem Blessinger. Jermaine Lee Boone Jr. Aaron Xavier Bowles. Jordan Emmanuel Bowles. Tiwan Jamont Brake. Talea Sakani Carter. Valencia Tate Carter. Kayla Maria Drummond Chambers. Sarah Nicole Chapman. Brianna Monet Chavis. Caitlin Ann Claridge. Kira Helena Clater. Amber Nicole Clements. Jade Alexandra Coleman. Deja Jamies Cooper. Lakira Jasmine Cosby. Rejane Alyssa Cousins. Mackenzie Lynn Creed. Maya LaFawn Crossan. Ayana Simone Curry. Palin Michelle Dabney. Ileana Elizabeth Davis. Tania Nate Dawson. Jayla Janae DeBerry. Kayla Unique DeJesus. Zion Alexander Brake. Duran Allen Braxton. Muhammad Abdullah Ali Shabazz Brothers. Malik Trayvon Brown. Solomon Isaiah David Brown. Joshua James Jason Calhoun Jr. Travis Richard Cambrick. Nuri Christopher Carter. Antonio Paul Citrone. Ramel Nijay Coldman. Dylan Michael Colgan. Seth James Cannell. Alton Costin III. Dallas Jermel Nashawn Cottle. Landon Heath Curry. Ronald David Diaz Blanco. Justin Seth Drake. Isaiah Jayon Edmonds. Jamarcus Marquise Edwards. Trayvon Nike Epps. Isaiah Alexander Ishmael. Savannah Ray Demery. Tori Jade Dickerson. Aaliyah Zane Dixon. Alyssa Renee Dungy. Roshara Martise Eaton. Liani Ayana Elcott. Tasia Alexis Everson. Cassie Dale Farrell. Nia Ashley Finlay. Artist Tarika Flowers. Danielle Cooper Friend. Ashley Elizabeth Fullwood. Patience July Gabadon. Zoe Tyneek Gale. Jada Lynette Gilliam. Tori Brooke Glenn. Taylor Ashley Goins. Erica Luana Gonzalez. Deanna LeShawn Goodall. Zaria Emil Goodall. Faith Irene Gray. Matthew David Evans. Fabian George Ferguson Jr. Antoine Ferguson Jr. Quaylen Levance Ford. Christopher Charles Frazier. Charleston Kennedy Freeman. Anthony Edgar Friesena Jr. Jaheim Laquan Gardner. Tyler Paul Gardner. Jaden Khalil Gilmore. Asa Aubrey Alexander Godsey. Charlie Andrew Goins. Elijah Alexander Galt. Cameron Tate Good. Patrick Connor Gooley. Ashley Dale Guthrow. James Austin Green. Deontay Jermaine Gregory. James Dale Haley. Datron Lamar Hargrove Jr. Nazia Danae Green. Tamia Latrice Green. Treasure M. Green. Simone Christina Greenhill. Samantha Diane Hall. Tatiana Lene Hamill. Olivia May Lucille Hanvey. Tiana Satoria Hargrove. Anaya Lachelle Hawkins. Janae LaShawn Hawthorne. Tara Starr Haynes. Rhiannon Eden Henson. Brianna Michaela Monet Hill. Cara LaDeja Hill. Tiana Alyssa Hill. Jessica Renee Hines. Sophia Joy Hudson. Ariana Nicole Jackson. Fallon Nia Mackenzie Jackson. Michaela Victoria Jackson. Camilla Noel Jolicoeur Jeffers. Dejanelle Christasia Jefferson Mills. Andre Leon Harris. Henry Payne Harris. Jaleel Tyron Harris. John Jamar Harris. Rodney Harris. Jarrett Alexander Hartso. John Benjamin Harvey. Thomas Allen Haskins III. Dominique Najee Hayes Nelson. Anthony Damian Henderson. Shamarius Davon Henry. Jordan Alexander Hernandez. Jordan Scott Hilliard. Kaviticus Ajabis Horton. Marquise Hubbard. Jordan James. Tyrese Jordan Jenkins. Antonio Lamont Johnson. DeMarco Tykerian Johnson. Fawan Marquez Johnson. Tiana Renee Jeffries Lee. Tiffany Lynn Jesse. Bobby Leanne Johnson. Jayla Siobhan Johnson. Naya Diavian Johnson. Shantaz S. Johnson. Tonisha Alexis Johnson. Asia Sharice Jones. Okay. Chastity Monet Jones. Eliza Alexandria Jones. Rajane Alexia Jones. Skylar Ann Kurzak. Rhiannon O'Leary LaBoy. Brianna Lunette Lane. Danielle Domine Lawrence. Kyla Cherie Leeper. Kadaya Tequila Lewis. Anastasia Natalia Little. Marisha Danae Little. Madison Brooke Lucour. Ariane Xavier McFadden. Ira Junius Johnson Jr. Marcus Talil Johnson. Marquis Daquan Johnson. Michael Everett Johnson III. Michael David Johnson Williams. Floyd Ishan Jones. Rashawn Michael Jones. Kobe Karan Jones Grissett. John Frederick Kane. Martin Andrew Kikta. Kimarie Mario Kinney. Joshua Rajan Lawson. Keyshawn Irvin Lee. Willis Jerome Lett II. Ricky Wade Link Jr. Shermar Tomas Long. Taiwan Deontay Long. Christopher Thomas Lyons Jr. LeVar Clashawn Mallory Jr. Bryce Jalen Martin. Tierra Lachey McIntosh. Christy Dale McLaughlin. Margaret Kian Michelle. Kiara Nadine Miffin. Asia Lene Minor. Trinity C. Mosley. Amaya Nicole Nelson Matos. Amanda Majid Neshuat. Alyssa Marie Owens. Sanaya Janelle Parker. Maya Nicole Payne. Delasaya Yvette Pittman. Amari Deja Ponce. Alexis Elizabeth Presley. Jalen Sheila Pringle. Tahira Kimani Pryor. Diamond Shazare Redmond. Jordan Unique Reed. Mackenzie Renee Reinhardt. Faith Danae Rhodes. John Michael May Jr. Michael Austin McGonough. Tarius Garnell Wayne McMorris. DeQuante Norel Miles. Deontay Novell Miles. Isaiah Keyshawn Mills. Venerio Christian Montas. Kevin Leslie Moore. Justice Allen Motley. Azahir Naeem Sabir Muhammad. Jamal Travis Nelson Jr. Rajan Lamont Neville. Michael Jamal Norman. Noah Shai Odo. Keith Page Jr. Jacob Dean Parker. Joshua Dylan Parker. Justin Dane Parker. Mark Leon Parker Jr. Jasmine Amaya Richardson. Crystal Victoria Richmond. Janan Lauren Roan. Aqua Lachey Robinson. Makira Joshana Robinson. Star Ronetta Rogers. Hannah Rebecca Rotz. Zayaja AJ Salam. Kayla Jalan Sams. Savannah Elise Samuels. Kira Denise Scott. Tydeja Kimon Scott. Stephanie Lee Turner C. Jamie Marie Slaughter. Gabrielle Diamond Smith. Tatiana Elizabeth Latrice Smith. Sierra Noel Smithers. Zamiria Nicole Steele Rivera. Victoria Elizabeth Stevens. Devriel Shanice Stokes. Mason Alexander Parker. Nicholas Gregory Patterson. Jerquan Marquis Pettiford. Preston Lloyd Falk. Dalen Joseph Pullen. Vincent Lorenzo Rollins Jr. David Douglas Rich Jr. Brenton Gage Ricks. Dejan Marquise Ricks. Jalen Jamar Roberts. Davon Rashad Robinson. Dominic Antoine Robinson Jr. Noah David Rodriguez. Jaden Damon Rodwell. Terrell DeAndre Rooks Jr. Quinshawn Purnell Ross Jr. Yvonne Tariq Sales. Khalil Deontay Scott. Troy Anthony Scott Jr. Corey Lee Schaefer. Shania Destiny Taylor. Tanasia Tamia Taylor. Tiana Michelle Thomas. Talia Alexia Thompson. Amber Aaliyah Towns. Rebecca Joseline Marlene Trestrail. Caroline Elizabeth Truman. Kalia Nyana Tucker. Destiny Quinetta Turner. Gabrielle Monet Tyler. Justine Elizabeth Vasquez. Kiana Rochelle Beanie. Destiny Marie Wise. Gabrielle Simone West. Deka Anaya White. Jamia Simone White. Rihanna Mae Wilder. Amber Mariah Williams. Avia Lachelle Williams. Joy Noel Williams. Nijek Armand Short. Justin Roderick Stafford. Sanad Jeremiah Sterling. Kavanza Arvel Straughter. Charles Edward Tart III. Jarrell Lamar Taylor. Nicholas Sebastian Taylor. Joshua Xavier Threet. Antoine Lamont Tolliver. Dana Devon Trapp Jr. Tyleek Deontay Trulio. Michael Leonardo Tucker. Andres Rolando Valdez Machicado. Matthew James Vanderwerf. Dominic Lee Vaughn Jr. Davion Michael Washington. Nicholas Lee Watler. DeAndre Antoine Watts. Javon Justin Brennan Weeks-Brown Jr. Amar Michael Williams. Tyrese DeAndre Williams. Antonasia Karan Wilson. Jatasia Daisha Wooden. Deasia Cortee Wright. Christian James Wilson. Corbin Doss Winborn. Aaron Malik Woodson. Colby Ellis Wright. Talvin Thomas Wrighton Jr. And Aaron Terrell Young Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Varina High School class of 2019. Woo! That concludes our ceremony for today. Families, guests, please rise for the recessional.